On her first ever flight, a girl witnessed the terrifying moment when engines were destroyed by a flock of birds. The next second, metal tore apart, sucking passengers out into the thin air at high altitude. The plane crashed into the sea, and only 7 survivors remained trapped inside the sunken cabin wreckage. Oxygen was running out. The bodyguard risked everything to retrieve an oxygen tank. Just as he returned with hope, his abdomen ripped open by the shark. With his last ounce of strength, he handed over the tank before being dragged into the deep the very next second. Outside the window, sharks circled ominously. In despair, a rescue team finally arrived. But just as a diver gave the OK sign, he was instantly swallowed by a massive jaw emerging from the shadows. Hope was once again drowned in blood. The cabin began to crack and sink, seawater flooding in. With only 1 oxygen tank and 2 regulators available, the grandmother gave her chance of survival to her granddaughter.
I'll look after Rosa,
were her final words. The 3 suited up, using bubbles from their life vests to ward off sharks, searching among the bodies for the diver's tank. They got it. Taking turns to breathe, they prepared for their final ascent. To protect the girl, the woman pushed the oxygen to her companion. However, sharks attacked again. The woman immediately Francine, thankfully going unnoticed, but she was then swept into the abyss by the collapsing wreckage. At the last moment, she grabbed onto seats, slowly made her way to a breach, pulled the cord on her life vest, and fought her way upward. Nearing the surface, her strength gave out, but the vest's buoyancy finally carried her to the top. On the surface, a helicopter roared. The 3 of them were finally rescued.